How's it going, everybody? My name is Nick. I also go by Goldynguy, and I am your coach of the Philadelphia Pincers. We are coming back to you with Week 2 of the UNPL Main League, and this week we are taking on Coach One Crash and their Los Angeles Lucario. One Crash, I believe, won UNPL Academy last season, and they were sent an invite for the Main League coming out of that championship battle from Academy, so we know that they've got the stuff to compete. I haven't seen too much content from One Crash. The team looks scary, so I mean, we're both sitting at 1-0, so that's a cool thing. Somebody's going down to 500 after this week. Somebody's going to 2-0, and hopefully the 2-0 team. That's going to be us, hopefully. With that being said, let's just jump straight into this matchup. So One Crash has drafted a semi-Sun team, I guess. It has a lot of Sun staples, but it does not necessarily have a Sun setter, at least not a natural Sun setter. So I believe there's a lot of things that do get access to Sunny Day. And in watching my opponent's draft recap, draft analysis, whatever you want to call it, they did mention that if they want to set Sun, they're probably more than likely going to do it with Screamtail, so it is something for us to be wary of. But this team does function fairly well outside of Sun, with all that being said. They've got access to Terapagos as their very first round draft pick. That's pretty good. It can always come in, it can always live a hit due to its Terra Shell ability and nullifying the first hit that it hits. So if we can get rocks up and it's not boots, that would be fantastic. If we can get some kind of hazard up like Toxic Spice or something, that would also be fantastic. It does have to be boots in order to keep that shell intact, so we're going to try to take advantage of that as best we can. Then they've got access to Raging Bolt. Great Calm Mind setter, or Calm Mind user, I guess. Can be ran with like Assault Vest, hits really hard on the special side, and has access to a niche move in Thunderclap, which is like Sucker Punch, but for electric type move. But it's an electric type move. Then Ogerpon Hearthflame. I know what Ogerpon does because I've used it in a previous draft. Hearthflame hits pretty hard, just like the base form. He can't Terra this, so that's out of the question, so that's pretty good. It does have access to the Mold Breaker ability as its ability, and, well, we have a Flashfire user on our thing, so you'd think that we can't use that, but hopefully we have something in store to allow us to be able to take advantage of that. New term, knockoff, Ivy Cudgel hits pretty hard, standard things. Can run like Spiky Shield, set up spikes if it wants to, but I do think that Hearthflame is probably the more offensive of the quartet, I guess. Because of its typing. Then they have access to Corviknight. Great defogger. I do think after looking at the team that I am bringing, that if it is an Iron Defense Corviknight set, well, I think I'm kind of SOL in that regard because I didn't really bring anything much to hit it on the special side. That's on me, and I'll take that on the chin if that's what I have to do. So, but the set that I probably anticipate to come to this matchup would probably be like Defog, Roost, U-Turn, and Brave Bird if I had to guess. I think that makes the most sense into my team, but Iron Defense Body Press could definitely do a number on our team. Then we come up to Screamtail. The ever so annoyingly bulky Screamtail. Wish, Protect, and it's pretty fast. That sucks. It's faster than our entire team. I don't expect it to be offensive in this match. I don't think it makes a lot of sense, although it could, I guess, be a stored power set because our Dark type is Crawdon, which if it starts setting up, all it has to do is hit a Fairy move and kill the Crawdon, right? So maybe that's an option for my opponent as well, but I do think if it comes, I really don't expect it to come, but if it comes, I think it's going to be a more defensive Wish pass to help keep Terapagos healthy, Raging Bolt, and Ogerpon. Then we move into their first Terra Captain, and that's going to be Charizard with the ability to go Fire, Fairy, or Ghost. I do think it's going to be a Ghost variant in this matchup. I think it makes the most sense into my team. Allows it to hit the Sinistcha pretty hard, allows it to hit the Latios pretty hard and still get stab damage off on both of those. I mean, flying type attacks into Sinistcha also go hard, but the Ghost is a little bit more difficult to switch into for my team. I do think it's probably just 4 attacks, probably heavy duty boots, or if it's planning to Terra right off rip, then maybe Choice Scarf or Choice Specs could be pretty good into my team. It doesn't need much, probably dual stab in Fire Blast and Air Slash if I had to guess, Terra Blast, and then some other 4th move, maybe Flame Charge. Quagsire, I don't expect to come to this matchup. I don't think it has a good matchup against me, given that I have a full Sinistcha on my team. I've got 2 potential Freeze-Dry users on my team. Lots of things get Trailblaze. I have a Terra Grass Colossal. I just don't think it makes a lot of sense into my team, but I mean, that could mean that they just want to bring it even more. because I probably didn't prep for it, which I didn't all that much. Thwacky is their second Terra Captain with Grass. Those Grass boosted, Grassy Glides, Wood Hammers coming off like a Choice Band or a Life Orbs that could hurt really bad. Then they have Ghost again on this one. Because they didn't draft a natural Ghost type, all of their Terra Captains have the ability to be Ghost and be spin blockers of such. But they also have a Poison type, which would allow them to absorb any T-Spikes that I might want to set up because they don't have a natural Poison type either. Then we get into their team mascot in Lucario. I think this could be a late game sweeper if it wants to set up like a Sword Stance and then go in with Extreme Speed, Close Combat. I think it gets Fire Punch if I remember correctly. I think the combination of those 3 moves, maybe Shadow Claw or something, would do in my team pretty hard. But I mean, I just gotta. I am prepared for it. I hope that it doesn't get out of hand. We'll see. Rabombi is the last big threat that I anticipate my opponent to bring. I do expect it to come over the Screamtail, to be honest with you, to set up sticky webs and just fire off Moonblast. Probably it could be a Latios check because it does resist both of Latios' stabs, I believe, and it can take it out fairly easily just by setting up a Quiver Dance and then hitting Moonblast or Bug Buzz into it. Last but certainly not least is Murkrow. I don't expect it to come. That being said, my only Dark type is Crawdon, and Prankster can go decently well into my team because Murkrow really doesn't have to worry about Crawdon. I mean, yeah, I can bring it in, but Murkrow can just switch out into something that does threaten it, like the Ogerpon or the Raging Bolt, or even Thwacky if it decides to come. All that being said, let's talk about the team that we are bringing and why we're bringing them. First up is Latios, making its return to Week 2. This time we are rocking a Choice Scarf Latios set with Luster Purge, Draco Meteor, Ice Beam, and Flip Turn. We have Flip Turn on there just so we have some sort of momentum move to get up one out of there. Luster Purge can break through the team as long as they are not Covert Cloak. Draco Meteor, nothing really wants to take the Draco outside of Corviknight and Screamtail. Rabombi, obviously. But if we can get rid of the Fairy type, then we can just drop Dracos and deal a lot of damage to something. And then Ice Beam I felt was good coverage against my opponent's team. So that's what we're running with. 252 standard spread, 252 special attack, 252 speed, and we just threw the last 4 wherever we felt like it needed to go. Then we got Big Daddy Mamoswine coming off his Week 1 victory. This time we are running a loaded dice set with Icicle Spear and Rock Blast. If we can set up a Trailblaze, we outspeed everything that's not Scarf on the team. Between Icicle Spear and Rock Blast, we are hitting everything on the team super effectively, other than the Terapagos, I believe Terapagos and Corviknight. Don't take my word for that. We're at least 2-hit KOing everything on the team. 2-hit KOing meaning 2 sets of 4 from the loaded dice. We have Heavy Slam on deck for the fairies, if we need to just get a lot of damage onto them, and then Trailblaze, again, once we use it once, we outspeed everything that's not Scarfed. Then we've got Scizor making his debut. Dual Wing Beat, Iron Head, Trailblaze, and U-Turn. We're rocking the Assault Vest this week. The Assault Vest on Scizor will allow me to essentially come in on Raging Bolt. Raging Bolt can't hit, or it can hit a dragon move into me, but it's more than likely going, but it's like resisted, right? So it's more than likely going to want to go for a electric move, so I can U-turn out into our Mamoswine. We are set up so that we can outspeed the Raging Bolt if it's min speed. U-turn out, go into Mamoswine, absorb that electric move, and then just fire off with our big loaded dice set. Dual Wing Beat. If I see Rabombi, I think I might want to lead Scizor and just go for a Dual Wing Beat right off the bat. And, I mean, I've got other ways to get rid of webs in the back, but if they want to try and stuns for me, they're more than welcome to. We have Iron Head over Bullet Punch for this set because Iron Head was doing more damage to Screamtail. It made it with this spread, we have a 2-hit KO on Screamtail with Iron Head. And then Trailblaze is there just so we can pick up a little bit of speed if we need to, and to hit the Quagsire if it decides to come just a little bit harder. Tentacruel is our Rapid Spinner this week. We also have Toxic Spikes, Sludge Wave, and Whirlpool. Whirlpool is to help us trap the Screamtail, potentially. It was there for another thing as well. We can trap the Terapagos with it and just whittle it down over time. And we are Black Sludge for longevity. Colossal is our Ogerpon switch in because we have the Ability Shield, and as long as it doesn't get knocked off, we'll be set. Ability Shield, Terra Grass on the Colossal with Rock Blast and Heat Crash, and Terra Blast is our 3 attacks. It hits everything on the team pretty hard. Stealth Rock because we just want to get some chip down onto the team over time. Last but certainly not least is going to be Iron Hands. Rocking another Assault Vest so that we can help live hits from these special attackers. Fake Out, Thunder Punch, Drain Punch, and Volt Switch are the moves that we are rocking with this week. We're going to get up on out of here, get into the battle, hopefully soon, and get the battle on the way, guys. All right, it looks like we are connected here with one crash, and we are going to get this battle on the way. And they did decide to bring the Terrapagos, the Raging Bolt, Corviknight, Screamtail, Quagsire. Ooh, that's a surprise. So no Ogerpon. That's crazy. And Charizard. Okay. So Charizard is the only Terra Captain. Given these three, I do think... No, I'm gonna just lead Colossal off the bat because the rocks do look pretty good in this match. And so do T-Spikes. T-Spikes also look really good here. We said good luck, have fun in the chat. Let me get Screamtail on the layout over Rabombi. And no Ogerpon, but we have Mr. Quagsire instead. Screamtail is going to be the lead. Let's move you over here. Cool. Okay. So we've got Colossal in against Screamtail. We are Terra Grass. That's not going to make a difference here. So I am just going to get Rocks Up off on turn 1 as my opponent goes for a Thunder Wave. That's perfectly fine with us. And we get paralyzed turn 1. Okay. T-Wave. And I get a Stealth Rock up here. How about now? Can you hear me now? Oh. Turn 1 para is pretty bad. So I really want to get these Stealth Rocks up because it'll let us know if the Charizard is Heavy Duty Boots. It'll give us an idea of if anything else is Heavy Duty Boots. But if the Zard is not Boots, then it'll take half coming in for the very first time, which is really what we want to see. So they're going to withdraw here as they send out Iris, and Iris is the Terrapagos. Okay. And we get our Rocks up here. No, we can. Come on, man. That blows, to be honest with you. Anticipating an Earth Power from the Terrapagos here, I think I will just Terra Grass and try once more for a Stealth Rock. I mean, I really didn't want a Terra here because now the Charizard can freely hit any flying move that it has or flying coverage. That sucks. So what is that? It's 2 pairs in a row. Oh, that's awful. Rock Polish, okay. So you're just gonna go for straight setup here. Okay. And so they went for a Rock Polish. I am just going to go for a Heat Crash here as Meteor Beam comes out. So they're sitting +2, +1. And it's Rock Polish, Meteor Beam. They do connect. That's not going to bring us down to half. So they should be taking like 15% from here, from this. Yeah. A little bit less. A little bit less. So they're sitting at 75, so like 86. Yeah, I guess that's right. It means that they might have some bulk. So here, I think I am free to go for another Heat Crash just to get some more damage off. They can go for Terra Starstorm, and that will kill. So Colossal's going to go down here to a Terra Starstorm from the Terrapagos. So we got TS, Meteor Beam, RP. Okay, so it's sitting at +2. So honestly, Iron Hands can come in here and tank a hit, and we'll switch into Iron Hands and just go for a Fake Out into a Drain Punch, just to ensure that we can kill on the following turn. This Colossal goes down. I will just Fake Out here, because he doesn't want to switch this out. So that sitting at 75% means that we should be able to take this out with a Drain Punch. Earth Power comes off. That should not kill, it only does 50%, so EP was the last move. Drain Punch comes off and gets it down to 1. And I think here I can, because I'll live the next Earth Power, right? And kill it with Volt Switch, and I can just go out into something that threatens a lot of the rest of the team. And I can get my health back up on something like Goldynguy. So Terrapagos goes down after claiming a kill. Iron Hands is going to pick up a kill here. So Terrapagos, where are you at, buddy? There you are. If I go out into Mamoswine, Quagsire might come in. Honestly, not awful, right? So Mamoswine into, I probably wouldn't bring Quagsire out there. Into, what's your name? Corviknight. Body Press would be doing a lot. We can just go, let's just go out into Gentleman Thomas the Tentacle. They can easily bring in the Raging Bolts. Scizor, but we outspeed the Raging Bolt, but that's not going to matter. Scizor can come in and take a hit from the Raging Bolt, and then just U-turn out. Falco is the Corviknight, okay. So this thing is going to go for a Defog right now. Corviknight into Tentacruel. I can just Whirlpool here, just to get some chip on it as it goes for probably a Defog. Yep. And then we can go for a Toxic Spike here. Toxic Spike will get everything except for that Charizard, but the priority in getting the rocks off the field lends me to believe that Charizard probably isn't boots as they go for a U-turn. That's perfectly fine. Something is going to get poison coming in here. And we can take on the Charizard by hitting Whirlpool against it. some Raging Bolt is probably the thing that wants to come in here if I had a guess. Quagsire could come in, it's not going to be doing much outside of an Earthquake. So they are going to bring in Moth, and that's going to be the Springtail, yep. So this thing is likely wanting to go for another Thunder Wave. Right? So I can just go out into my Mamoswine here and go for a Trailblaze right off the bat. Because this little bit of chip damage that we're getting will definitely prove useful over time. And we can always set up another Toxic Spike against the Corviknight if we need to. Okay, so this is going to be Photosynthesis Speed. Okay, so this is a speedy variant. So speed. So probably looking at max HP, max speed if I had a guess. Right? I am just going to Trailblaze here. Yeah, go for your wish, that's fine. So, coming off of that Trailblaze, we can just go for an Icicle Spear. And no, we could just go for Icicle Spear hits Quagsire, Rock Blast hits everything else. So let me see if so at +2, do we I think we should outspeed Charizard at +1. So I think going for another Trailblaze is probably the play, and see what they want to go out into. Dragonic, that's going to be the Charizard. So we go for another Trailblaze. So this thing, if it's Terra Ghost, he did lose some health due to Solar Power, which came true. If this is Terra Ghost in the Sun, so Solar Power. In the Sun, your thick fat Flamethrower will kill here, but it will get us a lot of damage off on this. So I think I just go for a Rock Blast and see if he's Terra Ghost or Terra Fire. Fairy could also work, yeah, Ghost. So Terra Ghost should be doing about 50-ish% here. And maybe I should have just gone for the Rock Blast hardcore right there. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. Did we get the fifth one? Yes, we do. The Scizor should be able to come in and claim a kill with, yeah, Flamethrower comes off and we're gonna die to that easily. As Mamoswine goes down to Charizard, Flamethrower, but it is sitting really low. Nope, we don't have Bullet Punch and Scizor, but we do have Latios that we can go out into right here. So Latios into this with the Sun up. Luster Purge, just let me make sure, is 100% accurate. So, I mean, Ice Beam also kills from here. Great. Yeah, so we'll just go for an Ice Beam. As Charizard goes down. Charizard did claim the probably biggest threat in our team, unfortunately, and I should have probably been more aggressive. I didn't want it to be a Choice Scarf Charizard, which it might be. Seeing as, I mean, they could have also just switched out because they were afraid of just Lottie in general. So Corviknight's going to be a pain here. We do get roughly 30% off with yeah, sorry, I'm blanking. With an Ice Beam, but I do want to keep that around for the... I want to keep that around for the... what's it called? What do you call it now? The Raging Bolt, just in case it does start to get out of hand, because we did lose Mamoswine. Defog comes off, that was expected. So here, we are faster than min speed Latios, or not Latios, ha! Faster than min speed Corviknight. I am just gonna go for a fake out. I've already revealed it. So they are Rocky Helmet, okay? Good to know. I can Volt Switch here. Show that I'm faster, yep. And then go out into Scizor to take this probable U-turn. So we're out, so yep, U-turn comes off. We're only taking minimal damage, so we're down to 294. So you took 8% off of that? Yeah, that's about right. For max HP, max defense set. King comes out, that's going to be the Raging Bolt. Yep. So I think this is going to be special attack boosting. Yep. And the sun just faded, so the photosynthesis wore off, and we don't see booster energy. So we can just go for a, let me see what Latios is doing to this guy with an Ice Beam. We do need some more shift. Scizor, Iron Head. Let's just go for an Iron Head right now. See how much damage we're taking. 294 down to 207. So 92 down to 65. It's 25-ish, right? It's almost 30%, so he's not modest. And they did 100 down to 90. So you've got a fair amount of bulk in you. I can just... I'm just going to U-turn here. Okay, yep. You go out into Falco. That's going to be the Corviknight. This U-turn is going to do negligible damage. Yep. So this thing is pressure, so we don't have to worry about dropping our special defense with Luster Purge. Ice Beam still isn't doing enough here. I think I can swap in to Galvanate here and just go for a Thunder Punch. I know that I'm faster. They know that I'm faster. And then I can Drain Punch in front of the Quagsire. So let's just go for a Thunder Punch here. Yep, so just going to withdraw into Quagsire probably. No, Moth is Scream Kill. Ooh, I don't know if that was the play. I mean, I can't let this thing's gonna set up a Wish, right? But they also need it to stay around. Drain Punch kills it. Do we die to a Dazzling Gleam? From where we are, we're at 111. No, we don't. I think going out into... Yeah, I think we can go out into Gentleman Thomaser. Because if they set up a Wish, they die this turn, which means that Latios is free just to go for Draco Meteor after that. Sunny Day comes up, that is perfectly fine. So Sunny Day is up, which means that Raging Bolt can come in fairly easily. So Tentacruel is going to pick up a kill off of the Screen Tail from Toxic Spikes. And now Corviknight is his only Dragon Switch-in. King comes out, so Tentacruel into Raging Bolt. We do die to a Thunderbolt, so Sun is up. We die to a Thunderbolt unless they're like no special attack, which is what we had set up. So I think from here, I will just Sludge Wave for damage and maybe potentially get a poison. Okay. Are you max special? No, you're not. Ha! Tentacruel living a Thunderbolt from a Photosynthesis boosted Raging Bolt is absolutely fantastic. So I will just Sludge Wave here. Oh yeah, I guess you can do that. Got a bit ahead of myself there. So Raging Bolt picks up a kill against Tentacruel with Thunderclap. We can easily just go out into Latios here and fire off a Draco Meteor. Draco Meteor into Raging Bolt. Unless you are Habanberry, will kill. And it will kill the Corviknight as well. So we do just go for this Draco Meteor to either kill the Corviknight or kill this Raging Bolt. If it is Unaware Quag, then Draco Meteor is fantastic. We can just keep ourselves locked into that. With Drew King, so probably goes Corviknight. Sokka, that's gonna be the Quagsire. Okay. Draco Meteor comes off, and we do 50%. So your special attack, no special defense invested. The real question is, are you Water Absorb? I don't think you have any reason to be Water Absorb, so we are just gonna go for another Draco. As we take out the Quagsire, baby. Ladio's picking up a kill against Quagsire. Corviknight can come out here and freely roost up unfortunately. No, it's gonna bring king, okay. So at -4, is there a chance that we knock this thing out? Probably not. No, not a single chance. I think we let Scizor go down here, because Scizor's not doing anything to the Corviknight. We know that Iron Hands outspeeds the Corviknight, and we can get off a Thunder Punch into it. This Thunderbolt comes off, takes us down to 42. Just on the off chance that they do decide to bring in Corviknight here, I am going to U-turn, but they should just be going for the kill. Oh, okay, yeah, cool. We played that right. Corviknight against Iron Hands, which means that we do have a switch in. No, we don't. Okay, so Scizor goes down to Rocky Helmet. So, Latios. I don't think that's enough. I think that I have to go out into Iron Hands here and go for a Thunder Punch. Scizor goes down. Just because I don't remember where you're sitting. You're sitting at... Yeah. That would have been playing with fire right there. So, Corviknight into Iron Hands. Drain Punch does not kill. So we do have to go for a Thunder Punch, unfortunately. Yeah, we do have to go for a Thunder Punch just to kill this thing. And it's going to come down to whether or not Latios can kill the Raging Bolt. Corviknight goes down to Iron Hands, picking up a second kill of the match. And now it's just Raging Bolt versus Latios. So we Drain Punch here so that they can't set up a Calm Mind just in case. As Iron Hands goes down. And now it's just Latios versus Raging Bolt. Thunderclap cannot kill us. And yeah, this is a super nail biter, considering everything else that has led up to this point. We are just going to drop a Draco, and we do connect. Do we kill? And we pick up the kill on another inaccurate move for the second week in a row. Winning on inaccuracies. I don't think that luck is going to continue throughout the season. GG to my opponent. Getting rid of Mamoswine was really their saving grace. I shouldn't have let it go down. I could have set up Trailblazers at any other time. No, I can't wait to see what that Charizard set was, because I was just worried about whether or not it was Choice Scarf, which, if it was, the Trailblaze was the best play, I think. But I think I probably should have always just hit Rock Blast going with the Corviknight trying to switch out. I think, just thinking back on it, or probably wasn't even Corviknight. I don't remember what I was in against. But that's the game, guys. We picked up another narrow victory on the back of another inaccurate move. Feels good. It's not going to last forever, and it's going to bite me in the ass someday. But we're going to be riding this high at 2-0 plus 2 differential. My name is Nick. I also go by Goldynguy. Don't forget, to go check out One Crash. His link will be down below. Come on, guys, like, subscribe, the content, comments, all that. Bring it all on. Go show the love to my opponent. With that, I'm gonna say my name is Nick. I also go by Goldynguy, and I'm your coach for the Philadelphia Pincers. Peace.